Hey guys, Grease Monkey 34 here. Come to another video about this trailer project of mine. It used to be an old 26-foot camper. So I'm turning it into a flat deck or over deck trailer. That's the plan. So yeah, it's 26 feet long from here to the edge way back there. So what we're doing today on this project, I got some metal. I'm gonna snip off the back, this square tubing because it's not needed. Too lightweight. Add on 6'2" from here all the way out to about here, just to make it the 32-foot trailer I want it. Weld that on nice and solid because all this 2x6 square tubing is a 1/4 inch thick wall, so it's pretty thick. It's just a slight under that, but it's pretty thick for tubing for a frame. Plus there's gonna be another frame on top of it, so it's gonna be double frame. So we're gonna be snipping this off. These pieces that stick out here, they used to be for like a camper. They're gonna be snipped off, all of those. There's only 4 on this side and 5 on that side. Yeah, so we're doing that, and maybe I'm gonna keep all the cross bracing except this piece. This piece was just used for support for the bathroom tank, I think. Yeah, but all the rest I'm gonna keep just for structural. They're not hurting, and I can run my wires through the centers with tube. So let's get working on this thing. First I'm gonna sniff off this back piece and then figure out that. Okay guys, just got done cutting off the rear section. They're over here laying. So we cut it right off. I cleaned up the edges. I tapered it so something to weld to nice. And then this pile of metal here is from all the little bits. All the way up, I cut them all off. All the way up. And same with that side. All the way down, and then I took out this extra bar in here, so that'll cleaned up in there too. And so there's only the bars from bracing it. There's only 6 bars yet. So we're gonna add this piece on now. 6'2", I measured it at. I'm gonna cut it on the line, because I measured the trailer and it's not 26 feet, it's 25 feet 10 inches. So I gotta make up the 2 inches by this. So I'm gonna get to cutting this. I'm gonna build some gussets on the inside that come out a little bit, and then that piece there would just slide right into that one and then weld it. Weld it on the inside and around. Yeah. What can you do to make it super strong? I don't want to put no like braces on the outside. I don't want to do that to affect the look of it. I want to have braces on the inside. And what I mean by braces is on these pieces or these pieces, whatever piece I weld like a piece of flat stock to. I'll put the piece of flat stock, weld it in there, and then on the opposite piece that you can't reach to with the welder, I'm gonna cut 2 little grooves with the grinder, and when it slides in there, you weld those grooves, and then it'll be welded on the inside, and then I weld the seam, so it'll be the strongest possible. Plus there's a second frame going to be going on top of this frame, so I'm not really worried about super strength. Okay guys, got it in place. Just gonna slide it in. I put some steel inside the tube here, up in here, and then welded it inside. About 1 foot up there, so that should be strong enough. And then this piece got about 10 inches on this side. I'm sliding into this pipe, and then on this side here I made some grooves. And on a wiffle weld as well, just like the bead around. So that should be pretty strong. I might put some plates on the outside, but I don't really want to. Okay, got it all welded up. All the way around. Yeah, except the bottom. Bottom not welded, but I'll get that when I flip the trailer over. Okay guys, got this side on now. Got it all welded up. Did the same technique on this side over here. Cut some grooves and then filled them up. So I attached a piece on the inside. Yeah. So that's good and strong. I was standing on top of these two on the tips. So 200 pounds. Calculate it to about there where the pivot point is. So it's probably up to like 1,500 pounds or something. It didn't even move a muscle. So yeah. So now next, I got all these square with the main frame. I'm gonna find a piece of, I'm probably thinking like C-channel or something, and put in between these two for like a rear bumper, or just to tie both of them in, not like super solid or anything. So I'm gonna get to doing that, and I'll be back with you guys when I found one. Okay guys, I found a piece of C-channel, lightweight C-channel. I welded on the rear, so that turned out good. Welded on the inside and outside because you can never have enough weld. And that ties everything together, nice and strong. You can stand on it. I'm gonna take another piece of this. I know not the same size as those. Those are a little bit smaller. Those are 1.5 inches by 7, I want to say. Yeah. And this piece is a 2x8 C-channel, or lightweight C-channel. I'm gonna add one more piece in here, I think, right across, just so it ties all of them together, like them all the same. So I'm gonna put another piece in there, I think. So let's do that. Okay guys, got it off the jack stands. It's under its own weight right now. I did end up putting some plates in here, 1/4 inch steel plates on the insides, just to make it stronger, just in case. And on the outside here, once you grind it smooth and paint it, you won't even notice that. Been patched. That what the plan was, and I think it turned out good. So now we're gonna flip this trailer upside down. As you can see it, yeah, the tires are right there. They gotta go right about there, somewhere right there. So I'm gonna get the flipping this, I think, with the truck and the winch, and flip it up this way by putting the bar, yeah, the pole over. So let's do that. Okay guys, so far with the jack right there, and I put a strap there to the tractor and strap over here so it'll keep this side planted. Tractor really didn't do nothing right there. So now that maxed out, I'm gonna hook a cable from there to the truck, and then yeah, winch it in the tip of the rest of the way. Idea worked. Okay guys, as you can see, got the trailer down and we got it leveled. And on jack stands over here, blocks over here because jack stands don't go that low. And I want this frame to go as low as possible. Less danger that way. So we're starting to run out of daylight, so tomorrow we're going to pick this up and we're going to remove this whole axle assembly, I guess. Not really move it, but bring it over here and make this whole area like stronger. I got another like frame rail. I'm going to reinforce this frame rail, like capture on both sides and weld it solid. So it's going to be like a double frame rail inside itself. Plus, yeah, make these welds a little more prettier. Yeah. Whoever welded this before, yeah. But yeah, just gonna unbolt the tires tomorrow. Move them to the side because they're like 80 pounds a piece. And yes, yeah. Hey guys, day 2 here, working on this trailer. So what I got done is I took the tires off. They come off pretty easy. All the lug nuts are really nice shape. Then I took the U-bolts off because we're going to be flipping the axles. We're flipping these hangers to the downside, and they're going to go on top of the on top of the leaf springs instead of under. It'll give me more clearance and that stuff. And I looked it up, and it's fine for a over deck trailer or a flat deck. So we got that. And what else I noticed? I looked at the tags here. They're pretty worn down, but you can barely see it, but these are 5,000 pound axles. So they are pretty beefy. So yeah, that's a better thing for me. I'm gonna be registering this under a 10,000 pound trailer. So I'm not gonna be using it for anything super heavy duty anyways. But then I don't have to worry about bending the axle ever. So yeah, I got the wiring unhooked. To cut these brackets off here, I'm going to be sliding this axle back to cut this one off, and sliding the axle forward to cut that one off, because you don't give you enough room for a grinder to get in there. So yeah, so I'm going to get cutting these brackets off, all 6 of them, and I'll be back with you guys in a bit. Okay guys, got them cut off over there. I put them over here for now. I gotta line up, I gotta measure where I need it on the trailer. So, but they are here, ready to be welded on. And then over here, just clean up the axles because I cut off the hangers, or what they're called. These brackets keep the axle from rotating on the spring. So they used to be above like that. I'm gonna flip them around, weld them on the bottom, and then the leaf springs, these will go on top of the leaf springs. So that's how that's gonna go. And I will just weld them back on. So yeah, got 1 done and 3 more to go. Okay guys, just got piece cut and welded in. I got a piece of 2" by 8". I sliced in half so it captured on both sides, and then I welded it back together. It only go down halfway on this side, and on this side it's the full piece. So I got that welded in, and then on the corners here not welded yet because I want to make a 45-degree cut here and put a cap on it and weld that solid. So yeah, I did a full 15-foot weld all the way all the way. So got that. That should be nice and strong. And I measured out where the axle are going. Axle gonna go. It's like somewhere like there. This is the center where that one is. So that where the axle gonna go. So there's like 10 feet around here and 21 feet this way. So yeah. So now I'm gonna finish welding the back side of this piece, and then I gotta make all this again and duplicate it on that side, and then we can weld in those hangers for the leaf springs. Okay guys, got this side welded on, the whole thing on this side. So now both sides are ready. Now I'm gonna get the axles and float them on. Yeah, should be pretty strong. Okay guys, decided to replace all the bushings because the center one there was pretty bad, worn out, so I replaced it and repaired a little bit in there. As you can see, I put a new brass bushing in there, grade 8 bolt going across, and then all these ones, they came out pretty easy, and I just replaced them with some nylon bushings. I think that's what they're called. But yeah, I replaced all of them, so they're all brand new and it tight. There's no wriggle at all, so that's gonna be nice. Never have to replace those. Later on in time, have to replace them like 10 years or something, but never have to worry about it for a while, so good there. So now we're gonna get to the axles. I already chopped one of them off, as I showed you last time, and I gotta do the other 3 now. It takes a while, but they have to come off and flipped around and weld back on, so have to do it. So I'll be back when I do it. Okay guys, just got all the brackets cut off and grinded off the axles, and I cleaned up all the axles and I cleaned up the leaf springs where these mount. So they mount right on top of there. I'm gonna put them on top of here and then lift the axles up on these, get them into position, and then weld them in. And then I'll flip them around and fully weld them in. But yeah. Okay guys, got the axles brackets on, welded on, and I took the clamps, cleaned them up, and both of them back on. So that good and strong in there, all welded up. That's not going nowhere. I did test the brakes, make sure I didn't like nick anything or anything. I tested the brakes and all 4 of them still work, so that good there. I checked the bearings. The bearings seem to be fine right now. And I'm gonna grease them when I get some new tires. So when that happens, I'll be greasing everything. So yeah, so that all ready to go. I'm gonna fold the tires back on just to make the trailer roll, plus flipping the whole thing over to start working on the deck. I gotta take all that metal over there and slap it on here, so that's gonna take a bit, and I'll be right back at you in a bit. Okay guys, getting it ready to flip it. I got a strap to that corner under there, hooked to the tractor, the same with the back hooked to the tractor, and then go to that corner. Then in the center I got the winch hooked to the leaf spring lower, up to a board which is ratchet strapped, and the winch is going over top of it. So it's going to act like a lever to tilt the whole trailer. And that's mostly it. It's that simple. So let's do this. Okay guys, got the piece in there, so it's looking fabulous. And I got the trailer upright again, so yeah. But yeah, got a piece of angle iron or C-channel, I mean. It's not super heavy wall, it's like in between 1/8 inch and 1/4. And that we're going to be for the frame. So this is 8 feet. I cut it at 8 feet, so they're going to be a double frame. So yeah, got one piece up there already, as you can see it, and got this piece here already pretty much where I want it, and we're gonna weld it in, and then weld that front one in, and then we can put the side ones on. Okay guys, change a little bit from last time. I still got the bar on the back, and now I have another bar right across the entire way. So that will be the outside corner. It's a piece of C-channel. And then I got another piece of C-channel across the front. The tie in that bar running all the way. Tomorrow I gotta make another one to run all the way on this side. But yeah, it turned out pretty good. Then after I get this bar, then I can get all the support braces in here. I think every 3 feet should be good. I think every 2 feet are pushing it too much. They're like pushing, overdoing it part, but you never know. I just got this support brace in here just to hold that up, because that whole piece is 32 feet long, and it can warp or it can bend a little bit. So I don't want to keep that nice and straight, so we're doing that for now. So yeah, tomorrow will be another day to do this side. So okay guys, just got this side on and it turned out pretty good. Yeah, she's pretty she's up there. So now I got these on. Now I can start working on the cross bracing. I decided to go every 2 feet, then it'd be ultra strong. Then slap some wood on top of it, and then we got ourselves a trailer mostly. Okay guys, just working on the trailer again. I got one of the supports in, the support members. So what it is, it's one of those I don't know what they call S-shape pieces over here. One of these pieces. So what I did is I traced the line and I cut it directly in half to 2 because it's 8 inches wide. So I cut it directly in half to 4 inches because 8 inches is too much. And I put both halves together to make up a T. So yeah, a T shape. So that goes across. I got it welded onto the main frame there, and welded on the top and on both sides. I don't know if you can see, come on focus, down here, welded that, and on the other side. But that should be pretty strong to, and a nice big platform on top here. It's about 4.5 inches wide. So when you lay a board on top of this, it's gonna be nice and solid for it. And it all, I forgot what the thickness is. It's just over 1/8 inch and under 1/4. So yeah. But yeah, I got all welded in. Should be pretty strong. And now I did this one. It took me about an hour and a half to figure out the dimension, like how long I needed. All the little corners I had to cut out. These little corners, they gotta get notched, so it'll sit down enough to get a 2x, like a 1.5 inch board in there. Okay, they're gonna slide right in there. So yeah. But yeah, it took me about an hour and a half to figure out. But yeah, now this one I figured out. Now I gotta make 15 more of them that go all the way. I'm doing it every 2 feet. So every 2 feet they're gonna be one of these guys. So it's gonna be Equa Strong. Normally they use C channel. I don't have any C channel, but this is great, good enough. But they do every 3 feet. I'm gonna do every 2 feet, so it's more stronger. Yeah, just a little more time, that's all. Hey guys, Grease Monkey from the future here. So we did end up getting some more T-shaped supports in, but I didn't get it on camera. But that'll be until next time. Next time we'll get the rest of the supports in, and then we can start working on the deck and painting it and the lights. That one thing I'm regretting is the lights. I do not like wiring. So, hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.